Welcome to Globalpose News. His Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's remarks at a NATO meeting in Brussels were more direct. He wanted Ukraine to be sovereign and prosperous. But we must start by recognizing that returning to Ukraine's pre-2014 borders is an unrealistic objective. Chasing this illusionary goal will only prolong the war and cause more suffering. Trump is still at the easy end of what could become an impossibly tough diplomatic challenge. Boasting that he has the key to ending the Russia-Ukraine war is one thing. Making that happen is something else. His declaration before any talks with Russia start that Ukraine will not join NATO nor get back all its occupied land has been widely criticized as a poor start by a man who claims to be the world's best deal maker. The veteran Swedish diplomat and politician Carl Bildt posted an ironic rebuke on X. It's certainly an innovative approach to a negotiation to make very major concessions even before they have started. Not even Chamberlain went that low in 1938. That Munich ended very bad anyhow. Bildt posted a photo of Britain's then Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain on his return from Munich in 1938. Waving the notorious and worthless agreement he had made with Adolf Hitler, the price of which was the capitulation and breakup of Czechoslovakia and a faster slide towards a Second World War. After the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Vladimir Putin was widely portrayed in the West as the new threat to European peace. Trump's approach to him is very different. He will have to try to bridge the gap between Putin and Zelensky's positions, which are polar opposites. Zelensky's declared objective is to regain Ukraine's lost territory, which amounts to around a fifth of its total land mass. He also wants Ukraine to become a full member of NATO. Putin insists that any peace deal would require Ukraine to give up the land Russia has captured, as well as areas it has not occupied, including the city of Zaporizhzhia, which has a population of more than 500,000. Ukraine would also become neutral, demilitarized, and would never join NATO. Ukraine's demands will not be acceptable to Moscow, and Trump has indicated he doesn't like them either. But Russia's amount to an ultimatum, not a serious peace proposal. Trump, once a developer, likes deals that involve tangible real estate. But Putin wants more than land. He wants Ukraine to go back to the relationship it had with the Kremlin during the days when it was part of the Soviet Union. For that to happen, Ukraine would have to lose its independence and sovereignty. Biden offered Ukraine enough not to lose, because he took Putin's threats to use nuclear weapons if NATO intervened seriously. Trump must be aware of nuclear danger, but he also believes backing Ukraine indefinitely is a bad deal for the US, and he can do better. As for the Europeans, he might force them to face up to the gross disparity between their military promises to Ukraine and their military capabilities. Only Poland and the Baltic states are backing their public statements about the threat from Russia with qualitatively increased defense spending. With Russia grinding forward on the battlefields of eastern Ukraine, this is the toughest moment Zelensky will have faced since the dark and desperate first months of the war, when Ukraine fought off Russia's attack on Kyiv. It is also a moment of decision for his Western allies. They face tough choices that cannot be put off much longer. For more updates, news, views from around the globe, follow us on all our social media platforms at Globalpose.